Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to another bizarre, twisted, psychotic episode of Surviving Jada Pinkett Smith. Surviving Jada Pinkett. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. What would this woman do for a Klondike bar? Jada Pinkett, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Now, I want to just say salute to everybody coming in the building. Make sure you guys smash that like button. It's very important. I need this video to go out in the algorithm. Jada Pinkett Smith, I'm going to give you a piece of my mind. Now, allegedly, I have to say allegedly, but I do believe this. I don't even really want to say allegedly, but I gotta say allegedly. Because I actually believe this. Because we already seen the disrespect. We already seen how low Jada Pinkett would go to disrespect her husband, Will Smith. We already know that you would do anything to disrespect Will Smith. But my whole thing, Jada Pinkett, if you allegedly making threats, talking about you got proof to prove that Will Smith was one of Diddy's sex workers, one of the sex workers that was having sex with Cassie while Diddy recorded it. Now that's what you trying to say? You're done talking about Tupac? The Tupac stuff ain't working for you, Jada? Miss Alopecia, I'm talking to you. You always doing something. This is why I believe that you actually did this. But you're not thinking about Dwayne Martin's feelings. You're not thinking about Will Smith's feelings. You're not thinking about Cassie's feelings. You just know that book didn't do a damn thing, and Diddy is the hot commodity right now. Now, do I believe that Will Smith and P. Diddy had a love affair? I saw a lot of information and reports on it. And to me, I do believe that Will Smith and Diddy was once upon a time lovers. I do believe that. But my whole thing is, Will Smith is going through everything that he could go through to try to get his career back ever since the slap. And you dropped a book, which didn't do nothing. The motherfucker failed. And the reason why your book failed, Jada Pinkett, because you was talking about too much shit before the book dropped. Surviving Jada Pinkett. And after all the stuff that you did to destroy your own family, the shit that you done did to destroy your own family, you still continue to punish Will Smith. And you know what, Will? I don't feel bad for you, dude. I'm going to tell Jada Pinkett Smith about herself because she's not thinking about Dwayne Martin's feelings. If you and Dwayne Martin are in a relationship and she admitted that y'all ain't been together and since 2014, why is she trying to put your business out there if you was one of Diddy's sex workers? Why is she trying to throw you under the bus? Still, I'm sick of it. Will Smith is doing something with Jazzy Jeff. Will Smith and Jazzy Jeff are working on a podcast. Will Smith is starting to get back hot again. Salute to everybody in the building, guys. I wish I could talk to y'all individually, but continue to comment and say things because I read everything that y'all say. You know what I mean? And continue to smash that like button. We got 118 people in the building already, Jada, and this is ridiculous. This woman would just continue to bash Will Smith constantly. And I'm not taking up for Diddy. Everybody knows I ain't taking up for Diddy. I was in the hospital all night, allegedly, for P. goddamn Diddy. Surviving P. Diddy. But I got my balls taken care of. I got my balls taken care of and cooled down from the icy hot that I allegedly didn't take off my hands, but mysteriously I was reporting on Diddy and Jada Pinkett, and then my balls just start to get hot out of nowhere. Like I was in the Nelly video. It's getting hot in here, so I'm gonna burn your balls. I am gonna burn your balls. I'm gonna burn your nuts off. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not even gonna blame that on P. Diddy. Let's just say that maybe I wasn't being careful and I didn't properly wipe all the fucking icy hot off my hands. But I'm out the hospital, and now Jada Pinkett Smith allegedly talking about she got some footage or some proof or whatever that Will Smith was one of Diddy's sex workers. Now that is the most bizarre, crazy shit ever. You trying to tell me that Cassie slept with Mike Lowry? You haven't even slept with Mike Lowry. That's why you treat him like shit. You've been sleeping with Dean Witter. No, not Dean Witter, the Pursuit to Happiness dude. That's who Will Smith act like with you, Jada. The dude from Pursuit to Happiness that was trying to sell those machines to Dean Witter. That's who the dude that Will Smith is with you. You know what I mean? Because he's slapping everybody else but you. And you still keep slapping us with crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, Cassie is trying to heal right now. You know what I'm saying? Her best friend just came out. Just came out today. Shout out to Tisa Tales. Because I was just watching Tisa playing the audio of her best friend, Cassie's best friend, saying that the trauma and the hideous things, you know, that Cassie says she went through, she witnessed herself. Cassie's best friend. But how is she going to feel, Miss Jalapeno, that you out here trying to sell a second book? And I'm not making fun of Jalapeno. The people who actually have that, salute to y'all, prayers to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, Jada Pinkett Smith, I'm sick of her surviving Jada Pinkett Smith. And look at Jaden. And you wonder why your fucking daughter, Jaden, is acting like that. And I'm not going to call him your son. Because Jaden is your fucking, your daughter. You know what I mean? What's her name? Willow. I twist my hair back and forth. I twist my hair back and forth. She's more of a boy than Jaden. So Jaden is your daughter. Running around screaming, Tyler the Creator, that's my boyfriend. Putting him on a spot. Tyler didn't even want nobody to know that they go together. And he was so controlling and demanding at a concert and just going to yell out, Tyler the Creator, that's my boyfriend. And Tyler the Creator was trying to hide under the motherfucker. He was trying to hide under shit and trying to stand in front of people like, oh, he ain't talking about me. But that's the controlling shit that he got from you, Jada. Surviving Jada Pinkett. And that's why they act like that. And allegedly, they said that you got the whole fucking house high. All the damn Smith family is running around high on whatever type of drugs or something that you got them on. That's why I know Will couldn't have been sober, allowing you to do this to him all over the internet. He couldn't have been the sober. That's not the sober Will Smith. Because I know Uncle Phil watching and he's looking down and he's rolling over in his grave. Rest in peace to Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil, you see what Will's going through? He ain't did nothing to Jada yet. And I don't like violence. I don't promote violence. But goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn, Will, can you slam a door around the house or do something? You know, this woman keeps coming out with these horrific, lying, bizarre stories. And I don't care, Jada. I'm going to call you a liar flat out. Fuck it. Because I don't believe you. You need more people. Now, if you knew that Will Smith was supposed to be one of Diddy's sex workers that slept with Cassie, nobody ever said that. That Will Smith was one of the sex workers and Diddy was recording it because him and Will was already in a relationship. Now, look, I'll give you this, Jada. There has been rumors that Will Smith and Diddy been having a love affair for some years. So, yeah, if they do got a love affair and then Diddy had Cassie in his pocket like he did, it's possible he could have said, Will, look, you know what I mean? I want you to do something straight today. Okay, I know me and you be doing, you know, our thing. We be getting our Caitlyn Jenner on, but right now I want you to do some straight shit. We're gonna get Cassie and we're gonna have a freak off. I can see that if they was in a relationship and they had an agreement and all that, but that's just some crazy stuff to just come out and say out of nowhere, Jada. You know what I mean? You're desperate. And they already said that you're trying to come out with a second book. You're trying to come out with a second book and you're trying to capitalize, Jada! Surviving Jada Pinkett Smith. This is just crazy and it's bizarre. You know what I'm saying? That you continuously come out with these crazy stories, you know what I mean? Only thinking about yourself. But then you're not thinking about Dwayne Martin's feelings. Dwayne Martin may be hurt if this is true. And he found out that Will Smith cheated on him with Cassie. It's just crazy. That's why, Jada, you gotta stop thinking about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Now you're gonna go on another show and you're gonna be talking about this. Salute to everybody in the building, man. I appreciate all y'all. Smash the like button. Jada Pinkett done struck again. Jada done struck again. And I left her alone. I didn't say nothing about you. Jada! You know what I'm saying? Like, Will Smith, please get your nuts back. Get your balls back. I had to get my balls back last night at the hospital when they caught fire. Do you not understand how afraid I was? And they told me this morning that now I could have kids. Once my balls cooled down from the icy hot, they saying now that it looked like I could have kids in the future. You know what I'm saying? But Will, you got to get your balls back. Now, I got my balls, but you need yours. Because this woman's been running shit the whole time. We all know that she's the man of the relationship. She's the man of the relationship. Her and her Justin Bieber haircut. You know what I mean? She's the man of the relationship. But she keeps doing things and saying things. You know what I mean? The woman, for Christ's sake, she won't let Tupac rest in peace. Surviving Jada Pinkett Smith. So now she's trying to put you and Will Smith, she's trying to put you and P. Diddy's love affair on blast just so she can make the world, so she can let the world know that y'all had a love affair. Like, why is she speaking about you and Diddy's love affair right now? People been talking about you guys being lovers. And I don't care if you guys are lovers. Shout out to the LBG community. I have family and friends that are gay. You know what I mean? But we just talk about when people try to force things on someone. That's why I was coming for P. Diddy. Not because he's allegedly gay, but the fact that you can't just force that shit on anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's the only time I ever spoke about it. But if Diddy treats Will Smith better than you, Jada, why are you acting so jealous? Why would you make up a story like that Will was one of the sex workers? Will Smith is an iconic star that you've been trying to destroy his life. You should be happy. Didn't you run off with the goddamn money in the movie? What was that? Chasing Lyrics? Was it? No, that was Set It Off. You got on the bus, sweetheart. While you watch your friends and Queen Latifah and all of them get smoked, you was on a bus. You didn't get off and fight back. No, you stayed on the bus and you left off with the money and you broke the heart of that dude that worked at the bank. You know what I'm saying? And we never got a part 2, so we don't know what you did with that money, Jada. Surviving Jada Pinkett Smith. So I'm just saying, it's a low down dirty shame. It's a low down dirty shame on how you keep on playing Will Smith for a goddamn fool. You know what I mean? What, Carlton get treated better than him? Carlton gets treated better, even though Carlton, he dates Karens and Beckys and stuff like that. Carlton get treated better than you. You lucky I don't know how to do the Carlton dance, Will, because I'll do that motherfucker right now. But I'll do the Carlton dance if I see you finally stand up to Jada Pinkett Smith. Because this woman treats you like shit. She treats you like garbage. You got Bad Boys, the last Bad Boys coming out. So you at a process to where you can make a comeback. Chris Rock forgave you. He struck back $40,000, $40 million worth. Chris Rock got you back with his Netflix special. He not even mad at you no more. He's not even mad at you no more. So we're trying to, Diddy made us pretty much forget about the slap, Will. Anything that any celebrity done this year, thank goodness to Will Smith, they all is safe. Do you understand how happy Steve Harvey's mustache is right now? That we talking about P. Diddy? Steve Harvey and his mustache and Marjorie Harvey is excited that nobody's talking about them right now. Jada? And right now, Will Smith and you could be cool. Y'all can be in the clear. But you don't feel like for that book you put out. Motherfucking, what was the name of that shit again? You lucky I can't remember the name of that shit. But nobody's talking about you. That's how selfish you are. You want to come out with this bizarre story because nobody's talking about you. Diddy's got the spotlight. Why would you want the spotlight for some shit like this? Surviving Jada Pinkett Smith. You're not worthy, Jada. Jada, excuse me. You're not worthy. Like that book you came out with, you're not worthy. You know what I mean? And that's why all of a sudden now you want to come out and express your anger for Diddy and Will Smith love affair. You ain't said nothing about it, and I know for a fact you've been in Hollywood for years, Jada. So you knew all about this shit. You played a part to this shit. What about the young boys that you allegedly be picking up at McDonald's? When you be going in that motherfucker to order a number 5, and you be picking up these young boys, talking about you gonna give them therapy, instead you be giving them that old kitty cat, real, talking about this is gonna make you feel better. Look at August Alsina. You put that cat on him, and he went and got him a boyfriend. And now August Alsina's boyfriend got a boyfriend. Surviving Jada Pinkett Smith. This is just so crazy and hideous and horrific that this woman will go she will go as low as she can possibly go to destroy Will Smith. Will, you were doomed from the goddamn beginning. She wanted Tupac, dude. You know what I'm talking about? She wanted that thug passion, baby. You got me dripping wet from the way you make me sweat. Give me some of that thug passion, baby. Whoa, whoa, whoa. She wanted the thug passion, dude. Surviving Jada Pinkett Smith. And you know damn well, Will, you ain't got no goddamn thug passion, dude. Not whatsoever. You got that Dwayne Martin passion. You got that Dwayne Martin passion. And Dwayne, listen, dude, my heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to you because Jada Pinkett is so selfish that we all know about y'all alleged love affair. You know what I mean? But she don't care to say that, knowing that will be hurtful to you. If you and Will Smith go together, then why would she be trying to put your relationship out there like that? Trying to be hurtful towards you. You know what I'm saying? Knowing you watching and seeing the blogs. Knowing you watching and you're seeing the blogs. She don't care, Dwayne. She's ignorant as hell. You know what I mean? Jada Pinkett Smith is a savage, and I do believe she was selling drugs years ago. Y'all heard her say it. She was a drug dealer, and she sold prostitutes, and she sold Will Smith probably. You know what I mean? I believe these things, but I know when she allegedly say things like this, I know it's for attention, and she feels as though she's not getting enough attention right now. She can't get a movie to save her motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? She do have classic films from years ago. I'll give it to her. You know what I mean? Menace to Society, all these classic movies that you played in, even back in Jason Lyrics, when you were rolling around buck naked in the grass. That was a Jada Pinkett Smith I like. When you was in the movie you was in Jason Lyrics, and you was being all mean to Jason. You was acting like Jason couldn't give you a ride. You preferred to get on the bus, and the bus passed you, and you finally got in the car with Jason. You know what I mean? And Tretch played your brother. Yes. And you were rolling around buck naked. That was the first sex scene I seen as a kid. I looked at you different. I looked at you totally different. When Jason was selling TVs and you had that crazy ass brother, Josh. And Josh didn't like you and Jason together. Josh knew, Jada, you weren't shit. Surviving Jada Pinkett. Josh knew it. That's why Josh had that motherfucking gun to your head and he was like, why are you trying to take Jay away from me? Don't you know he all I got? You can't have him! That's why Jason snapped out. Everybody was like, nope. Jason came home from jail and then took the cake and just smashed it in his face, upset his mom. He was upset because he knew his brother Jason was dating Jada Pinkett. You know what I'm saying? Jada, this is the trauma and the damage that you done had on motherfuckers in film. I look at it different when I look at these movies. I look at it different. Kane should have never left with your ass. Surviving Jada Pinkett Smith. You know what I mean? Now it's messed up that Kane got killed in the movie. But imagine how much pain and suffering and stress that Kane would have went through if he would have really left with your ass. You know what I'm saying? I would have rather died like Kane did than to leave with you. Surviving Jada Pinkett Smith. But yeah, she's going around now trying to expose Diddy and Will Smith love affair. And now she's saying that that he was one of the sex workers. gonna get us to believe that Will Smith, all the money he got, that he would be a sex worker that slept with Cassie, one of the ones. I don't believe that. I don't believe it at all. Yeah, I mean, this woman is crazy. And it's the pink edition. Y'all talking about, y'all need to stop drinking that. These the pink edition. These right here is not as strong as the other ones. They hit different. The pink edition hit different.
The perfect vacation rental for you.
That shit hit different.
Booking.com.
But Jada Pinkett, I'm just so like disturbed with you. Like, I really am. Cause you just will not leave this man alone. Like, we are not surviving P. Diddy. We are surviving Jada Pinkett Smith. And y'all know it's a hell of a survival to survive her. Her trauma, her disrespect, her betrayal. You know what I'm talking about? She don't go to the club or to the bar to go find a man. Hell no. She go talk to one of her kids. Say, look, bring your friends over. Jaden, bring that August Alsina boy over, that motherfucker. Bring him over here. Will Smith out shooting a movie. You know what I mean? You got this young boy, August Alsina, in Will Smith's bedroom, singing to you, buck-ass naked, talking about, I don't want nobody but you, kissing on my tattoos. I don't want nobody but me. That's what you had that boy doing. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. It's just pure survival. I don't know who works, you or P. Diddy, right about now. You know what I'm saying? We got 300 people in the building, guys. I need y'all to smash that like button. This has to go out. You know what I'm saying? YouTube got to know that 300 people are in here, right? You know what I mean? They got to know. They got to know. And I want Jada Pinkett to know. Because if ain't nobody going to tell her off, I'm going to tell her about her damn self. Surviving Jada Pinkett Smith. You know what I mean? You just coming out now wanting to expose their shit. We been knew about their love affair. You're late. You know what I'm saying? And you said that y'all don't go together no more. You said that y'all been divorced. So why are you worried about whose pecker Will Smith is gobbling on? Why are you worried about that? Like I said, you're not thinking about Cassie's feelings. You're not thinking about Dwayne Martin's feelings. Dwayne is probably hurt. If you come and bring proof that he was sleeping with Cassie and Diddy at the same damn time, imagine how that would destroy Dwayne. Valentine's Day is coming up. What do you know if Dwayne Martin has something planned for Will Smith? This is just selfish of you to do this. You know what I mean? But look at her. She's telling everybody about their love affair. And so I'm not surprised that she's trying some shit again. You know what I mean? She see the Tupac shit ain't working. So now she's going as low as trying to, clout chase off of Diddy and clout chase off of Cassie. That's what I think she's doing.
That whole party was weird out. Yeah, and it was Jada Pinkett.
It was just a really dark time. I want out. And I knew I had to make it look like an accident.
While all public eyes are on Diddy, Jada Pinkett Smith wishes to be back in the spotlight so much that she went on to new, cringy lengths to humiliate her husband. She recently confessed to something quite shocking that may cost Will his entire career and future, alleging that the actor engaged in a provocative encounter and has supposedly been having an affair with Diddy for some time now. This Diddy situation has been incredibly messy.
Now y'all hear what I'm saying? She just recently came out talking about Will Smith and Diddy's love affair. All these years we've been talking about them two being together allegedly and stuff like that. Why is Jada Pinkett talking about it right now? Because her Worthy book had flopped. Her Worthy book had flopped. The bootleggers didn't even want to sell it. Surviving Jada Pinkett Smith. Now she's coming out trying to expose it. Like we don't know already.
Jada Pinkett Smith wishes to be back in the spotlight so much that she went on to new, cringy lengths to humiliate her husband. She recently confessed to something quite shocking that may cost Will his entire career and future, alleging that the actor engaged in a provocative encounter and has supposedly been having an affair with Diddy for some time now. This Diddy situation has been incredibly messy, but Jada's revelation adds a whole new twist. No one anticipated that she would publicly acknowledge something of this nature. Brace yourselves because this revelation is about to stir up a lot of chaos.
It still can leave a certain imprint upon you. And even hearing those stories are not easy.
Jada Pinkett Smith had taken a hiatus from the humiliating episodes directed at Will in recent weeks. Many had hoped she was turning over a new leaf, putting an end to this public embarrassment of her husband. However, she surprised everyone by doubling down on it. She hinted at the truth behind the discussions about Diddy's freak-offs and that the alleged activities also involved her husband, Will. Well, we have...
Oh, listen, are y'all paying attention? Are y'all paying attention? She is talking about the freak-offs. Why is Jada Pinkett talking about the freak-offs all of a sudden? Like she wasn't a part of the freak-offs. You know what I mean? When Will Smith was at work, you was having a freak in. He was having a freak off. You was having a freak in. Right in your damn house. Now she's talking about the freak offs that Cassie was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Why is Jada Pinkett doing this right now? She's been just, oh my God. And then you're gonna have Jada Pinkett fans, which I don't have nothing against Jada. I just tell her about herself when I see that she's doing something or she's allegedly about to start doing something. To me, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Will Smith is a damn fool for staying with her. Will Smith is definitely a goddamn fruitcake, and we both from Philly. You know what I'm saying? So you don't understand how heartbreaking that is for me. Will Smith back in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air days got all of it. Oh, he got all of the girls back then. When they was fresh, Nia Long, all of them. Like he had all the women. So to find out that he's been being demasculated after all these motherfucking years, Jada Pinkett putting cameras in the man's face, going live, and he can't do a motherfucking thing about it. Yes, that is horrible. But Will Smith is a man. So if he ain't stand up yet and he won around while she was doing this whole book press, you did this to yourself, William. Surviving Will Smith's stupidity. Because you was right there in Baltimore with her. And when the box came. Y'all seen when the box came, Jada Pinkett's books came and it was in a big box. She had the whole family spread it around like motherfucking Skittles. All standing around the fucking table. Looking in the box. Looking excited. Like, you know what I mean? They all look excited. And the kids is like, look at the mommy's new book. About to expose the shit out of daddy. Look at mommy's new book. About to expose the shit out of daddy. And Will Smith sitting there smiling. Look, honey, you're so creative. You know, the way that you disrespect me, it's just amazing. Like, I've never had a woman ever do this to me before. He act like he was excited to see the book come out. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel bad for Will, guys. Y'all got to understand that. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't. I'm done feeling bad for you. William! Because you can't stand up for your goddamn self. So why am I going to stand up for you? Okay? You stand up and go to slap a motherfucker and you hit the wrong person. You know what I'm talking about? You fuck around and try to slap me, but I'm going to tell you right now, Will, if you walk up and slap me, not only do I know karate and I was a burgundy belt, I told y'all that, but with Will Smith, I wouldn't even do none of my martial arts. I wouldn't even waste none of my time and do none of my martial arts. Motherfucker, you played Muhammad Ali. If you would have slapped me, I'd have just fell out. I would have just fainted. I'm going to just fall right the fuck out. Trust and believe me, I would have messed up the whole Oscars. Because if I was Chris Rock, I would have fucking failed, dude. They'd have had to come and be sliding me out on the stage. You know what I mean? I would have just laid out that motherfucker like I was in a coma. I would have had a seizure on that motherfucker. I would have been on the ground like I was in a Flavor Flav 911 video. I would have been that motherfucker. 911 is a joke. Get up and get down. 911 is a joke in your town. Ha! 911 is a joke. I'm telling you, I would have fell out and had a goddamn seizure. They would have had to shut the whole Oscars down. But you know what? I would have said to myself right after that shit, I'm rich, bitch. What motherfucking Dave Chappelle said? I would have said, I'm rich. I don't give a damn. That y'all all saw me get slapped and I fell out. So what? You know what I'm saying? And the women wouldn't have gave a fuck, especially if they know you're rich. They'd have been hugging on your baby. Look how you fell, the way you fell, baby. That was so amazing. That was so amazing, the way you fell. Let me help you. Did he hurt you? They wouldn't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, that motherfucker, boy, he can fall. That's a hell of a faller right there. And I wouldn't have cared. I would have celebrated my fall. You know, we got 400 people damn near. Smash that like button. We are surviving Jada Pinkett Smith. Unfortunately, salute to everybody that's in here having a good time. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm very silly, so it's kind of hard to take me serious. But I don't want you to take me that serious. I want you to take me serious, but enjoy yourself. Get your laugh on. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why when you look up there and they say, and then for the people that be asking, they be like, yo, you should do stand-up comedy. And I'll just be like, if you go on YouTube and search Jamil Peterson stand-up comedy performance, you can see me live doing stand-up. I came from stand-up comedy before I came to YouTube, for anybody that want to know. And you can see me actually doing stand-up. Right now, the most important thing is building my platform. Once I build all this, I'll come back to the stage. Trust me, we're going to have a great time. So that's what I really do. I was born to do that shit. I've been doing it since 9 years fucking old. But Jada Pinkett Smith is just a selfish person, a selfish individual, and she don't care who she hurt. Long as she get her way and get attention, she don't care what it takes. This woman asleep with her son's fucking friends. They be walking around the school. Yeah, you know I fucked his mom last night. Yep, I tore that motherfucker pussy up. You know what I mean? Because if I was August Alsina, do you understand how much I would have been pretending that I was your damn dad? I'd have been talking to you, Jaden, like a dog. I'd have been like, look, I'm your fucking father. Why don't you go take your ass to sleep, dude? Surviving Jada Pinkett Smith, August Alsina should have treated you like he was your father. Because at that moment, Jaden, I know he was your boyfriend first. That's why you was real mad, because you and August Alsina used to go together. But what you shouldn't have did was introduce your mother to August. You introduced your mom thinking she was going to give him some type of mental healing or some shit that she claimed that she could do. You know what I mean? But her mental healing, it comes with a lot of cougarish shit. You know what I'm saying? And she stole your man. Jaden, she stole your man. And that was your fault. You should have known how your mother rolled. You should have known how your mother rolled. Why you think Will Smith ain't keep Jazzy Jeff around? When Jazzy Jeff used to be on the motherfucking Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, he only used to come in for cameos. Now I believe only reason why he would just come in and Uncle Phil or somebody would just throw him out the house and he would fly, that's because Will ain't want him around Jada Pinkett. Fuck that. This is what I think. Straight up. But yeah, now she coming out trying to tell and like you exposing something. We already know what's going on. You know what I mean? And continue, guys, to smash that like button as we survive Jada Pinkett Smith. You two got to know that we are survivors in here.
Jada Pinkett Smith had taken a hiatus from the humiliating episodes directed at Will in recent weeks. Many had hoped she was turning over a new leaf, putting an end to this public embarrassment of her husband. However, she surprised everyone by doubling down on it. She hinted at the truth behind the discussions about Diddy's freak-offs and that the alleged activities also involved her husband, Will. Well, we already had rumors circulating about Diddy and Will having a relationship that extended beyond mere friendship. It became the talk of the town, understandable given their prominent positions in the industry. These speculations about Will's undisclosed side clashed with the public perception of his apparently fake marriage to Jada. Being married for around 25 years, they've had their share of ups and downs. It all started when Jada's entanglement saga unfolded, revealing the complexities within their marriage, shattering the pristine image they once projected.
So how long have you guys been together?
23 years.
Wow.
It was during this time that rumors gained traction about Will possibly leading a clandestine life with other men and using Jada as a cover. People began to question why Jada might have strayed. These rumors intensified, fueled by allegations that Will's previous marriage to Shuri Zampino ended due to a distressing incident where she supposedly caught him with another.
Catch up on every episode of season 1. Because new in 2024.
This is crazy.
Moreover,
As the saga continues, that's why when I hear these alleged things that's supposed to happen or these rumors, I make sure I go on the internet and I look shit up. And if you motherfuckers asking why you keep wiping this shit, motherfucker, I'm sweating on the inside right now. After I went to the emergency room, they told me that I would have inside sweats after my balls caught fire. It's a part of the side effects of the medication I had to take for my nutsack setting on fire. So if you see me doing this right now, I'm having an inside sweat, okay? Surviving Jada Pinkett Smith and my inside sweats from my nutsack that was on fire. Yo, this woman be stressing me out. Somebody just said Dwayne Martin. She's not even thinking about Dwayne though. Isn't this petty? Like, this is selfish of her to do that. Because how y'all know, like I said, Valentine's Day is coming up. Christmas is coming up right now. Will Smith not allegedly, you said that you and Will Smith ain't been together since 2016. How do you know what Dwayne Martin has planned for Christmas with Will Smith, or what Will Smith got planned for Dwayne Martin? You're trying to fuck up them two from kissing under the mistletoe. That's what you're jealous about. Because Will Smith and Dwayne Martin plan to drink eggnog and kiss under the mistletoe. And you're going to be lonely as hell because August Alsina got him a boyfriend. And August Alsina's boyfriend got a boyfriend. You know what I mean? You ain't got nobody to spend the motherfucking holidays with, Jada. You don't. You're going to sit around. Damn, I got potato chips. You're going to sit around and be lying talking about Tupac came to visit you on Christmas. That's what the fuck are you going to say? She going to be sitting around listening to Tupac, talking about Tupac is staying for Christmas. He came and visited me for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? That's what you fuck around and say. You know, you would sell your soul for a jelly roll, Jada. You already proved the shit. But Will, I don't feel bad. Because see, Will, you're going to have my supporters, the ones that are mad at me, like women, talking about, why you picking on Jada? I'm not picking on Jada. I'm picking on both of them. You know what I mean? It's the fact that why is she trying to why is Jada Pinkett Smith allegedly saying that Will Smith was one of the sex workers? Why is she saying that? For the people that are Jada Pinkett fans saying that I'm bothering her? Why would she say something like that? How did she know how Cassie feel or Cassie's family feel? Yes, Cassie's out spending Diddy the money she got from Diddy, as she should. You know what I'm saying? But do she want the world to know that she's supposed to have a freak off with Will Smith and Diddy sat and recorded it? That's very viral. And you don't care who you were hurt to do that. And I feel bad for Dwayne Martin more. At least Cassie got some motherfucking money out the deal. Dwayne Martin is just going to get his fucking feelings hurt. And Tisha Campbell going to be sitting back cracking up laughing, eating milk and cookies. Like, that's what you get. You know, you messed up our whole marriage with Will Smith. Now I'm drinking milk and cookies and probably sleeping with Santa Claus after he come down the chimney. Shout out to Tisha Campbell. I think Tisha Campbell, that's the one from House Party, right? I hope that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? But it's just selfish that Jada would go through all of this. And now you got me smoking. Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith be stressing me the fuck out. And watch, it's going to be comments, motherfuckers say, damn, dude, why the fuck would you be smoking a cigarette on live? That is so ghetto. I be like, this is my motherfucking live. I do what the fuck I want to do, goddammit. Surviving Jada Pinkett Smith. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't smoke in your house, cool. I'm not going to smoke in your shit if I ever came to your house. I smoke outside. Sometimes, most of the time, I do smoke outside. Okay? But right now, I choose to smoke on the inside for the simple fact that I'm stressed the fuck out. Every day when I'm surviving P. Diddy, and then I got to go and survive Jada Pinkett Smith. Those are the two most savagest people in the industry. Jada Pinkett Smith and Diddy. Which one is worse? Which one of them two worse? You know what I mean? Let me see what y'all say. Who worse? Diddy right about now is the worst male in the industry, and Jada Pinkett Smith, I would have to say, the worst wife of all times. She done got the worst wife award of all times. But we can't say, we can't be, you know, I can't knock the hustle. Because if Will Smith is dumb enough to allow you to treat him like shit, sleep with your son's friends, make a book, use you and Tupac as the whole thing, as a prop, and then have you smiling, you know, kissing and smiling and congratulating her for making a wonderful book disrespecting you. She's a bad motherfucker. I'll give a high five to Jada Pinkett that her vagina is that good, that luxurious, that it can make you go stupid like that. William! Surviving Jada Pinkett Smith. All my life, I thought that you was the Will Smith. I thought you was Mike Lowry. I thought you was the motherfucker in Bad Boys that was running down the street with your shirt open, talking about free. That's who I thought. That's the Will Smith I thought you was. Independence Day. Once upon a time, Will, you saved the world. You saved the world. You know what I mean? But come to find out, you couldn't even save your own goddamn self. William! Surviving Jada Pinkett Smith. So for her to be sitting there, just, saying shit, trying to hurt Dwayne Martin's feelings because she's jealous, because she probably wants you back. It's going to be hard to find a stupid motherfucker that allows some shit like that to happen. Straight up. You got one time to disrespect me and I ain't got no Will Smith motherfucker money. Straight up. I'm like, oh, hell no, I can't deal with this shit. You're not going to demasculate me. I've been demasculated before. That's why I honestly speak up and say shit about this, because I can't even lie to y'all. I was the soft guy. I really, really was once upon a time. You know what I'm saying? Now, fuck no, I put my foot down right at the goddamn door. Because if you let a motherfucker treat you a certain way in the beginning and you don't stop that shit, then it's going to go on because they're going to think that it's all right. But I was the soft motherfucker before. I'm not even going to sit there and lie to you. Straight up, you could talk to Jamil like a mother, like shit once upon a time. I'm talking about, I had, females create names to call me. You bitch ass stupid motherfucker. Like, I'm talking about they'll be making up shit. I'll be like, hold on, that's not even a real curse word. That's not even a real curse word. You know what I mean? Yo, but this is crazy, man. Jada Pinkett, you need to go sit down, because I do not think that this is going to work. I'm going to react to this shit. If you really saying that you're going to put some shit out to prove that Will Smith was a sex worker, I'm going to react to this every time, God damn it! Surviving Jada Pinkett Smith.
It was during this time that rumors gained traction about Will possibly leading a clandestine life with other men and using Jada as a cover. People began to question why Jada might have strayed. These rumors intensified, fueled by allegations that Will's previous marriage to Sherry Zampino ended due to a distressing incident where she supposedly caught him with another man. Moreover, other individuals, like Trisha Paytas, accused Will of coercing male dancers into intimate situations, shedding light on a different aspect of his alleged behavior. When throwing jabs at Jada in her video, she stated, "How about worry about your daughter being in bed at 13 with her 20-year-old boyfriend? How about worry about your effing cheating husband effing one of my male dancers when they didn't want to?" And then there...
Wow, and whoever this girl is said that Will Smith was sleeping with one of her male dancers. And that Miss twist your hair back and forth, the little Willow was in bed at 13 with a grown motherfucking dude. And this the shit that they're saying on blogs, Jada. You need to be worried about that. But you're not, though. You're not. You're worried about making a second book to get on our motherfucking nerves right now. And we are enjoying Surviving P. Diddy. And I got to stop my whole Surviving P. Diddy series just to come over here and check you and survive Jada Pinkett Smith. I got to survive Jada Pinkett at the same time surviving P. Diddy. This is crazy, guys.
Here's the story from Jaguar Wright, who disclosed details about Will's supposed infidelities, and he was trapping young male actors in his house.
Things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship.
The recent revelations about Will allegedly causing distress to men bring to mind another public figure who faced exposure for purportedly traumatizing his girlfriend. None other than music mogul Diddy. The fact that Diddy and Will have been friends for years adds an even murkier layer to this entire scenario. It's hard to ignore the seemingly too coincidental timing of both Diddy and Will being embroiled in controversies involving younger individuals. Reports surfaced during this investigation suggesting that Diddy was under federal scrutiny for purportedly engaging in intimate relations with underage boys, including some of the celebs he has been mentoring.
Meek Mills, Bashir Gray, August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed a dog.
Even Diddy's bodyguard, Gene Deal, has echoed similar sentiments, claiming that many within the industry are aware of Diddy's actions, his attempts to engage other men in intimate encounters, and alleged incidents involving various individuals. The accumulation of such stories, along with Diddy's alleged track record of concerning situations involving young men, raises legitimate questions about potential hidden connections between these incidents. As Gene Deal confessed, there was even a place when these shenanigans were taking place I knew I should wait outside of Turkish baths for him. You know what they do in a Turkish baths? That's where a lot of Deal men meet, and they all take hot baths together. To each his own though, right? Given Will's persistent association with rumors about his orientation, he's become almost emblematic of these suspicions.
And if Will Smith and Diddy wanted to take a hot bath together, then that's their business. After knowing how you treated Will Smith after all these years, I would be happy. Like if Diddy wasn't allegedly on some monster stuff, I would be happy. I would think Will Smith and Diddy probably make a cute couple. You know what I mean? Like a great couple if that's what they into. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you need to come. What can you say about you? Why is everything that you put out in your books or everything that you're about to expose is about somebody else? Jada, what do you think about yourself? Not a damn thing. You got famous after being famous for disrespecting your husband. This is what you are famous for now. So we know when you about to say something and you about to go viral, you're about to go viral for how bad that you can destroy Will Smith's career. That's what you're famous for right now. And I don't care who get mad for me saying that because it's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that Will Smith didn't do this to himself, but because clearly he's the one who's allowing all of this shit and never spoke out, stood up to you, raised a hand or a slap or anything towards your direction. So Will Smith is a damn fool, okay? But you not thinking about Dwayne Martin's feelings as Christmas is approaching and Valentine's Day is approaching and him and Will Smith supposed to be in a wonderful... ever since Will Smith's best friend, the dude came out and exposed the truth about the situation, nobody contested it, nobody sued him at all. You came out, Jada, on TMZ talking about, oh, we're going to do our lawsuits. Watch, our lawyers coming. You ain't did nothing to Bilal. What's that dude named? Bilal? Y'all ain't sue him. Bilal's doing a part 2. Talking about you like a dog. Jada! Then you ain't said nothing or did a goddamn thing. So this shit must be true. He must have walked in that trailer and seen Will Smith making Dwayne Martin's pecker disappear. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I ain't said it. He said it. You know? And it's like, Jada, you already proved how you can demasculate your husband. And you proved to us that Will Smith is not going to do nothing about it. And the reason why, all the times I thought he was going to divorce you, and it was rumors going on that he divorced you and all this type of shit, he know that you're going to take half his fucking earnings. You're going to take his money. You're going to be worse than the IRS when it comes to Will. So he's just dealing with y'all co-parenting and being your friend, letting you insult him to make money off of it. And he's just not messing with you. Will is trying to run off and have a wonderful love life with Dwayne Martin. And then you're going to come out and say allegedly that he was one of Diddy's sex workers with Cassie? That's just real mean and it's unthoughtful of you to do. You know what I'm saying? Just for you to sell another book. Surviving Jada Pinkett Smith.
And it looks like these two iconic celebs are known for their painful and horrifying mentorship.
All day long, I was with boys. So by the time I got out, and it was a...
And he just said
How
all
you
day
feel
long
tomorrow
he was with
starts
boys.
today with proactive steps to be well. Maintaining...
P. Diddy just admitted it right there.
It was a unique...
He said all day long I was with boys. Like Diddy is upfront about his.
Celebs are known for their painful and horrifying mentorship.
All day long, I was with boys. So by the time I got out, and it was a unique experience. I think everybody's experience shapes them.
At this point, fans are no longer surprised seeing a new portion of talk about Will Smith and his entanglements, especially coming from his wife's mouth. As one person commented, Jada, coming out with all this stuff, come on people, she's also a freak. And another user added,
Yeah, y'all heard that, right? Somebody said Jada Pinkett coming out with all this shit. Come on, guys. She's a freak herself. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying the same thing. You keep trying to expose your husband, but you are a freak. And it's a low down dirty shame. It's a low down dirty shame that you are a freak. It's like, you know what? And I always couldn't stand that. You know, like in my neighborhood, I was friends with everybody. Everybody fucked with me. I don't care if y'all beefing with this person or beef with that person. Everybody knew I was cool with everybody in my neighborhood that loved me. You know what I'm saying? I could never stand a female that I was friends with that I know for damn sure, like I know for a fact that she's a hoe. but she's telling me how much of another girl, a hoe that another girl is. And I'm looking at her, and I'm not saying shit because I don't want to hurt her feelings and say, how you going to say that she a hoe when I know you a stone cold whore? You know what I'm saying? I can't stand that when a one hoe talk about another hoe like she not a hoe. Cut it out. That's some Santa Claus shit. Ho, ho, ho. Merry motherfucking goddamn Christmas. Surviving Jada Pinkett Smith. You can't be a hoe and call somebody else a hoe. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. This is crazy.
Entanglements, especially coming from his wife's mouth. As one person commented, Jada, coming out with all this stuff, come on people, she's also a freak. And another user added, first I was on Smith's side, but now Smith is worst. That's why he can't leave Jada. Gene Deal recalled many episodes where he was instructed to guard a door, witnessing Diddy and another man exiting the room naked, something he hadn't been informed about but witnessed firsthand.
Cassie was searched for the big black, and she was searching for the big black, not only for herself, but for somebody else who we all know that was in the room with her.
However, the plot thickens as it's not just about two individuals separately navigating the clandestine scene of Hollywood. There's speculation about a potential collaboration between the two, suggesting a trail of their secret activities together. While Will vehemently fought against the rumors of being on the down low due to his marriage to Jada herself eventually disclosed that she and Will had secretly been living separate lives for an extended period before their official split in 2016.
Was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives?
Reports have circulated claiming that both...
And you said it yourself. 2016, you and Will Smith decided that y'all was going to live separate lives. So now that you see that him and Dwayne Martin is happy together, he got Bad Boys 3 coming out, your book didn't sell, so you're the bitter one. Will happy. You know what I mean? Him and Dwayne Martin got ugly sweaters they wearing together this year. They got matching ugly sweaters and matching pajamas for Christmas and eggnog. You got a book that failed. Okay, I don't care what nobody say. I ain't meet nobody yet that was like, yeah, I'm sitting around, man. I'm chilling right now. What you doing? I'm reading that Worthy. I'm reading that Jada Pinkett new Worthy book. Nobody's talking about you. Only time we talked about you was about how bad the book failed because you told everything first. If you would have waited, you know how bad we couldn't wait to hear the stories you was going to say? But you went on a whole press run giving out everything that's already in the fucking book. You know what I'm saying? So nobody wasn't even excited no more. We got tired of hearing how terrible you treated him and how many lies that you done told on Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I won't deny it. I'm a straight rider. You don't want to fuck with me. I got the police fucking with me, but they can't do nothing to a G. You know what I'm talking about? It's just crazy, man. And all Tupac wanted you to do, Jada, for real, in my opinion, was picture him rolling. Picture him rolling to go see other women. He wasn't worried about you. Picture me rolling in my 500 Benz. I got no love for these niggas. There's no need to be friends. They got me under surveillance. That's what your body to tell it to the poopy told me. But I ain't the one telling them to want to be another number. I got a fucking gang of keep growing under. Fella rowdies want to see me dead. Niggas put rifles to my head. Now I got two rock wallets by my bed. I feed them lead. But when I release it where I live, well, God forgive me for all the nigga dead. Yes. Mama, I'm still thugging. The world is a war zone. My homies is inmates, and most of them dead, gone, full grown, finally a man. Yes, I was a huge Tupac fan, guys. I just had a Tupac moment right there. Rest in peace, Tupac. But yeah, Jada Pinkett, this is sad, man. Smash that like button. We got 500 people in the building, guys. YouTube has to know that all 500 of y'all is in the building because we are surviving Jada Pinkett Smith. And if somebody gonna tell her about herself, it will be me. I'm not afraid of her. I'm not afraid to survive Jada Pinkett Smith. Surviving Jada Pinkett. If I'm going to be afraid of anybody, I'm going to be afraid of P. Diddy. I'm going to be afraid of P. Diddy, and I ain't scared of that motherfucker. I told P. Diddy I know karate. I was a burgundy belt. Y'all already know that. As soon as I say I know karate, I want y'all to say he was a burgundy belt. And that's a serious high-ranking, person in martial arts. I keep telling y'all, ask Mr. Miyagi. He'll tell you that.
Men are using women as covers. Young Miami might be acting as a beard wife for Diddy. This reinforces the idea that whatever was brewing between Diddy and Will had been ongoing for quite some time, possibly simmering beneath the surface. But it doesn't stop there. Allegations surfaced alleging that Will was involved in a scandalous affair with actor Dwayne Martin. During an interview, he claimed to have witnessed Will and Dwayne engaging in intimate activities in Dwayne's dressing room. I opened the door of Dwayne's lodge, and that's when I saw Martin Dwayne having anal sex with Will.
And that is what came out about Dwayne Martin and Will. And Will Smith got more attention than you did. That overseeded your book. Even Will Smith's book did way better than yours. But when his love affair came out with Dwayne Martin, nobody, like you had that press run, Jada Pinkett, for, I think you was hot for about a good 8 or 9 days. And then you were forgot all about. You know what I mean? Will Smith, Dwayne Martin's love affair, Keefy D, Diddy, and then Diddy just took over the whole internet. So everybody forgot about how horrible your book was. So now you are trying to sit around and trying to get attention to try to put yourself back in the spotlight by throwing Will Smith under the bus, you know what I mean, and trying to mess up his relationship with Dwayne Martin and not caring about Cassie's feelings or nobody else's feelings that you may hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy, and it's traumatizing that you would do something like this. It's very traumatizing. You know what I'm saying? Traumatizing.
Was a sofa and Will was leaning over a couch and Dwayne was getting up. What's even more startling is that this alleged affair between Will and Dwayne Martin seems to pale in comparison to the purportedly full-on.
Wow, and that was Tisha Campbell right there.
But I'm not playing a single father with a Christmas tree farm or
and those are the sweaters that they got.
That's for orphans.
Dwayne Martin and Will Smith got them same matching
That was
sweaters.
supposedly engaged in with Diddy.
She said it's a freak off session. If she says a freak off session, brother, she ain't the only one freaking off.
This implies a pattern of scandalous involvement with multiple individuals, making the situation increasingly complex and controversial. The recent revelations from Cassie's lawsuit have shed light on some intense and disturbing details, suggesting that her claims weren't baseless. Additionally, Jada Pinkett Smith, Will's wife, has made statements that appear to support the allegations regarding Will's alleged involvement in these activities.
Ooh, I'm going into something crazy here. You know, it's like everything's crazy. So what?
Look, she's making claims that Will Smith was involved in these freak-offs with Cassie. Make sure y'all pay attention and listen. So y'all know I'm not going crazy. Pay attention and listen. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Like and subscribe. She's trying to listen to her.
Revelations from Cassie's lawsuit have shed light on some intense and disturbing details, suggesting that her claims weren't baseless. Additionally, Jada Pinkett Smith, Will's wife, has made statements that appear to support the allegations regarding Will's alleged involvement in these activities.
Ooh, I'm going into something crazy here. You know, it's like everything's crazy. So what?
Regarding Diddy and his bodyguard Gene's revelations, it seems they weren't just dabbling. They were deeply entrenched in lengthy and intense freak sessions that spanned days. Bodyguard has been forthright in sharing details, alleging that Diddy wasn't merely an observer but an active participant in these encounters. Shockingly, he claimed that Diddy even provided Cassie with a checklist of preferences for these sessions, not for her, but for himself. He alleged that Diddy derived pleasure from watching Cassie engage in these encounters, even allegedly orchestrating and directing them.
That little girl ain't lied nothing that. She ain't lied about none of that. Do you know what she's going through? She know what she's going to go through for the rest of her life?
The lawsuit filed by Cassie included distressing details. She claimed the music mogul would often engage in a fantasy of his called voyeurism, which involved having intimacy with male workers while Combs pleased himself, filmed, and took photos. Ventura also said that she took substances supplied by Combs at these events because...
And the male worker, one of the male workers, Jada Pinkett Smith, trying to say she got proof that Will Smith was one of these male workers with Cassie. I'm telling y'all, allegedly, this is what she's trying to say. Why are you trying to put Will Smith involved in this, destroy his relationship with Dwayne Martin, try to put him damn near in handcuffs? You know what I'm saying? Why would you want us to have an image that Diddy, like we got a picture, Hancock, P. Diddy, and Cassie gotta make a move now. I've been waiting. Picture them having a freak off? You're selfish. You're selfish.
Voyeurism, which involved having intimacy with male...
Yep, there you go. She's
even allegedly orchestrating and directing them.
That little girl ain't lied nothing that. She ain't lied about none of that. Do you know what she's going through? She know what she's going to go through for the rest of her life?
The lawsuit filed by Cassie included distressing details. She claimed the music mogul would often engage in a fantasy of his called voyeurism, which involved having intimacy with male workers while Combs pleased himself, filmed, and took photos. Ventura also said that she took substances supplied by Combs at these events because they allowed her to disassociate during these horrific encounters. Moreover, the lawsuit purported that Diddy recorded these encounters, personally directing the scene by adjusting lighting and using multiple devices like his phone, laptop, and tablet. This suggests that he treated these encounters as a personal project, indicating a disturbing level of control and manipulation.
Because he know if he do anything and it comes back to him, it's a lawsuit.
The claims from an insider suggesting that Jada Pinkett Smith believes her husband, Will, and Diddy were intimately involved and potentially engaged in these freak-offs.
Hold on. I'm going to say it again. Smash that like button and listen very clear. Shout out to Celeb Live for these receipts. Shout out to the podcast, Celeb Live. I'm giving you a shout out right now because you gave me the receipts. You gave me the receipts. Surviving Jada Pinkett. Listen real clear. Listen to this closely. Listen to them say Jada Pinkett Smith is saying that Diddy and Will Smith was involved together in these freak-offs with Cassie. So then y'all see, I didn't just make this shit up. I'm cussing her ass out because it's wrong. You know what I mean? You did me wrong. I did you wrong. You take me back. You take me back. I did you wrong. I don't know where that came from. I don't know where that came from. I love R&B music. Y'all don't understand that. I'm an R&B dude. Like back in the day, I used to listen to rap like a motherfucker. Now I'm an R&B type dude. I told y'all I'm like a young old head. I love R&B from the 90s. So sometimes I might accidentally just bust out singing a 90s song. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she's saying, Jada Pinkett saying that Will was attached to this whole freak off. This is just sad and horrific.
These encounters as a personal project, indicating a disturbing level of control and manipulation.
Because he know if he do anything and it comes back to him, it's a lawsuit.
The claims from an insider suggesting that Jada Pinkett Smith believes her husband, Will, and Diddy were intimately involved and potentially engaged in these freak-offs have certainly raised eyebrows. Allegedly, there's a belief that these parties the two frequented might have been venues for such activities. It's certainly an unexpected turn for Jada to seemingly discuss her husband's private life in public, especially in relation to such sensitive matters. Diddy is facing real backlash right now, being dropped by all his partners, and Will Smith may follow suit. But I guess Jada is just looking for attention, as always. She has been involved in incidents that exposed and embarrassed her husband publicly, making it seem almost habitual for her to air their personal affairs.
I look at it now and I go, what in the world, you know?
Surprisingly, despite the potential invasion of privacy and grave accusations, fans haven't condemned Jada for these recent alleged revelations. This time, they seem to be taking her side of the story and openly support her for airing the disturbing details related to her husband. As one person commented, all Jada had done was go around and talk bad about Will, but she has not talked about her own intimate partners. And another user added, maybe Jada isn't the villain in this story after all. Maybe she's been trying to throw this fool under the bus for years because she's tired of keeping his dirty little secret. Well, it seems like Jada herself created a reputation where every story of hers is met with a certain level of skepticism, and fans don't rush to blame Will in anything. Now, do you guys think that Will Smith is actually participating in Diddy's freak-offs, or is she just trying to sell her book? Let me know what you're thinking, and don't forget to check my other videos.
Like she just said, do y'all think that Will Smith was participating with Diddy in the freak-offs? Or do y'all think that Jada Pinkett is just doing this to sell a book? The new book that's coming out. Yes, she's doing a Worthy Part 2. Okay? So, my opinion, I believe she's doing it to sell the book, clearly. You know what I mean? She threw her own mother under the bus. See, I didn't even know that. Now, let me check y'all out. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody in there. Unique Talk. Pingalinko. SM in the building. Austin, something is wrong with your fam? Both. Okay, both. D. Heavenly, you know what I mean? She was probably at the freak-offs herself. That's my thing. Creative. Listen, creative design. I was thinking the same thing. You want to talk about Diddy and him and all of it and Will at the freak-offs, but where was you at? If you got proof, if you have proof that Will Smith was one of the sex workers, where was you at and how'd you get the proof? How did you get the proof, Jada? And if you had the proof, why didn't you put this out before? Was you saving this for the Worthy Part 2 book? Or did you just come up with this? Because you see that it didn't work. This is just sad, guys. And it's so horrific. You know what I'm saying? And then Jada got them out there on a boat with their shirt off, naked, standing next to each other. Look at this shit. Look at that. You see right there. Jada Pinkett Smith humiliates Will Smith and exposes the freak-offs. This is what Jada Pinkett's doing. Sources close to her saying this. You know what I mean? This is not me. This is sources close to her. I'll show you again. So if you go click on that link, you will be able to see what I'm reacting to right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was furious. You know, I literally thought today we was going to be surviving P. Diddy, and I was going to give y'all an update on my nutsack and how everything is okay, you know, after the traumatizing, you know, thing that I experienced last night. You know what I'm saying? And I was going to come up and tell y'all how I was doing, you know, after I got out the hospital. You know what I'm saying? And the medication that they put me on for my balls, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not using Icy Hot again. I'm not using Icy Hot again. You know what I'm saying? Like, if my back hurt, that motherfucker just gonna hurt. It's gonna have to be some Tylenol in my motherfucking life. But I'm not putting Icy Hot on my shit again because I didn't know that shit was still in my hands. I was relaxing, minding my own business, with my hands in my pants like Al Bundy. Next thing you know, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I smell smoke coming up. My balls caught fire. I didn't even know that. It's that dangerous. You know what I mean? It's that dangerous. So you definitely don't want, my eyes was burning. My eyes was burning like a motherfucker. So my eyes was so hot, it looked like I was born on Halloween. They seen me come in the hospital, my eyes was red. It looked like I was born on Halloween. I'm telling you, man. But I will keep y'all posted and updated, and we're gonna continue to survive the industry damn near, because there's so much crazy stuff going on, and the more information I find out, I'm gonna bring it to you guys. Like and subscribe and share this video. And this was another crazy, bizarre episode of Surviving Jada Pinkett Smith. Surviving Jada Pinkett.